Hello everyone. Hello. How are folks? Welcome in. I apologize for the not even a PNG that I am using today, that I am on a totally static image. Uh, yeah, my scuff level has actually increased. Boogie is broken. Uh, I am baffled. I am baffled. The entire Fugi website is not working. It might be working for other people, but it is not working for me. And that's why I didn't start streaming 15 minutes ago. Was that I was trying to figure out what the hell was happening, and the answer is that Fugi is not able to connect to my computer. Computer. Do people want to keep the static up, this cute little static guy up, or should I just not have anything? Should I just be completely nothing? Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew, for the watch streak. Let me get in hellos. Hello, Seribots. Hello, me. Hello, Wea Biscuit. Hello, Matthew Rice Seeker. Hello, Panda Hero Roo. And congratulations, Panda Hero Roo. I am frankly kind of shocked to see you here. Hello, Sparkly Anarchy. Hello, Akshi. Hello, Enma2373. Hello, Costifer. Hello, Veife. Yes, I saw that you just followed me yesterday, I think, Veife. Yes, it's good to see you here. Hello, Wasteland Mad God, and very good to see you here. I hope that you are recovering, Wasteland Mad God, after your extremely busy and miserable week. In bed and resting. You should be doing a lot more of that. And I, as people may or may not be able to tell, yes, I am. This is not my usual Monday night calligraphy stream. We are instead going to be Dark Soulsing. Which is, I know for at least Wasteland Mad God, and a couple of other people, perhaps the least restful thing on the planet. That it is one of the most stressful things that I can inflict on this world. Yes, Enma, we'll be Dark Soulsing. So far, the Dark Souls progress, to fill people in who may be familiar with the concept of Dark Souls but haven't watched me play it before, as of 2024, I had never played Dark Souls, and I did not know anything about Dark Souls other than that people considered it one of the best games of all time, alongside, Deus Ex and Chrono Trigger and Disco Elysium, right? That it was put into that kind of pantheon. Uh, it was up there with people's like Pentiments and stuff like that. Hello Mix, the original. I did not even know what genre it was. I did not know what the plot was. I had heard the phrase "and the furtive pygmy" repeatedly. I had heard that very often. But for people who have not seen this before, I started playing in summer of 2024. And this is the third save file. I started with the first save file, and I got up to Queelag, and I broke all of my weapons. Oh my goodness, Patagio, please get rest. Thank you for stopping by, but please get rest. And hello, Dizzy Chicken. Hello, Dizzy Chicken. But yes, I died 1,337 times, at least 300 of which were to Queelag, and all of my weapons broke, and the fact that I died 1,337 times was so funny that I started a new save file. Hello, Gringotts. And that one I got up to Sif, and then I stopped. That was in March of last year. I did it. So I tend to do this in big spurts. So I played it for a lot of the summer of 24, and then for all of March of 25, and now I have started it up again. in May of 26, and I've started a new file because it's been a long time, right? Oh my goodness. No, please make sure you get rest. But yes, we are trying to keep this blind. We're trying to keep this blind. Wea Biscuit, a lot of us do. Almost every streamer I know has read his name as Gringo Sundari Writer. Gringo Sundari is like how almost everybody has read it. Gringo Sundari Writer. Uh, yeah, we are doing totally blind on all mechanics. I don't care about lore. Lore is fine, but don't tell me how anything works. Hello, Clonk. Hello, Clonk. L:Q. L:Q. Has a very funny story about this. Oh, dang it, that doesn't work. Whatever, you were programming. Because he was Clonk, he was programming. Clonk and I have a very funny story about this, which is that I was at MagFest, and I was talking with him and Tayamichi and Maud. Maud and I were really talking, and like Clonk and Tayamichi were like right next to us, and I had just been playing Dark Souls, and I am very proud of my Dark Souls streams, and I told Maud, yeah, I am perhaps the worst Dark Souls player of all time. And Maud was like, no, that can't be true. You've got to have some more faith in yourself. And then Clonk intervened and said, no. He is, in fact, the worst Dark Souls player. And it's always stuck with me. It's always stuck with me. But I'm sticking to it. I haven't gotten tilted. I haven't given up. Why is the music not playing? That's weird. Hold on. I'm gonna... There we go. Okay, whatever. I just switched the song. I switched the song. We'll go over to the daytime. There we go. We'll see. This is a new save file. We beat the Asylum Demon in only 53 deaths this time. It was only 53 times. And this time we're at 121 deaths. And we're in Blight Town. We're in Blight Town, but yeah, no, people really like this game. A lot of my friends really like this game, and they were very careful to not tell me anything, and they wanted to know what it was going to be like for me to be playing this blind and not know what's going on, and to play this, seriously, and really experience this with as little foreknowledge as possible, right? Similar thing with, like Undertale is actually another one that people compare it to. Easily the most unique run you've seen. Well, I don't know if you've seen this particular run. I think we may as well get started because as much as I like to waste time, not everybody is going to stay up very late, and let me turn off the out-of-game music. When you're doing Asylum Demon attempts, I did win, and I got all the way here. Hold on, something's weird. Alright. Yes, I'm Pyromancer this time. I am Pyromancer. I started with Pyromancer. Oh. And I'm missing the controls. I'm doing the controls wrong. Dark were the souls. It's also very funny that it's calibrated for an Xbox controller, and so I've never used an Xbox controller, so I don't know what the A key is supposed to be. Dark were the souls. Yeah. I got shield. Got axe. Alright, so I know that up here, this is the main way I'm going to die, is that up here there's a guy who can give me toxin. And if I get hit with a single toxin dart, I will die. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very sunburnt. I'm deeply sunburnt. It is as if... Okay, I can't drink while I'm on the ladder. Hello, Sweaty Swordsman. Hello, Sweaty Swordsman. Oh. I swear, I never remember the controls to this game. But yeah, I was remembering something. I was playing this on Thursday, and I remembered something about this game from a previous run, which is that since I came in here via the Darkroot Garden, that means that I can get up to the parish without going through the burg. This is actually technically a retro game at this point. This came out in 2011. What's the button here? How do I do this? The most important thing. Pay respects. According to VTuber logic. I don't actually like the VTuber logic about what counts as retro. Yeah, it's a definitions argument, and like the commonly accepted VTuber argument is 15 years. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I think that retro should mean anything... It should mean, to my mind, I think that retro should not be a moving target like that. I don't think that that's wise. I prefer the academic notion of retro. I prefer the academic logic for retro, where retro is things that look backwards. Wait, I don't want to be here at all. Well, I guess I should refill my flasks. I need to go through Darkroot Garden. I went entirely the wrong way. No. No, entirely the wrong way. But I think it should be things that move backwards. Which is the academic logic. Let's take a look at my leveling progress. 673. Okay, so I'm making some progress. But yeah, the academic notion of retro is not that it's a moving target, but it's the things that look backwards. And to my mind, like, I kind of feel like if a game has full 3D rendering, it shouldn't be retro. Yes, Mix, that is, I am in full agreement on that one. By the way, how is the audio? How is audio? Audio sounds alright? Okay. Thank you. This was a gift from... Thank you, Nap. Also, let's give a shout out to Nap. One of my favorite streamers of all time. But yes, this was a gift from VexenCat. Yeah, I love this little gremlin. She didn't draw it. She did not draw it. She does draw, but she did not draw this. This was drawn by... She commissioned it, and she has her own version of it. This is something that like her and a bunch of her friends, including me, have like matching sets of. And I'm very annoyed right now that Fugi isn't working, because it means that I don't have a reactive. But Fugi is not working, so we're just using a static. Interesting. Okay. The controls are different than I remember. I feel like run used to be X, but now it's circle. Oop. Yeah, you could have killed me right then and there. But yeah, she does draw, she just didn't draw this particular one. Oh, oh. Ow, 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 ow. Can I get up this? Oh my goodness, is this a one-way trip? Oh no, yeah, it's not. Went the wrong way. I have to think very hard every single time about what... A is X. Okay, A is X. No progress, but that's to be expected. I'll probably just stop worrying about that. Oh, shit. Okay. I'll have to get that guy later. Okay, I'm actually not sure if this is possible. There might be a part where there's like a drop down, in which case I can't actually make it all the way up. Oh, there's this fellow over here. Pay my respects. Or I loot his corpse. Oh. Bunch of junk. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hello. That was a cutie. That was a cutie. I was quite surprised by it. So I can go up this way. Okay. If I'm doing this right, yes. Oh. You guys are pretty good at hitting me. Doing this right. There's a big boy here. Okay, now I'm in the parish. This and... Oh god, oh god. Oh, almost, okay, he almost got me. This is why I wanted to come up here. This is why I wanted to come up here, was just to confirm...
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Okay. Because this is what I remember was that, yeah, this crest of Astoris. That's the actual important part. Is the crest of Astoris. Well, I need to move things around here. Special number, sorry. Purchase equipment. The crest of Astoris costs 20,000. 20,000. Okay. Okay. Hello, Theo. Hello, Theo.
I'll be seeing you then.
But that is less important. It's good to have access to that. But okay. We're gonna need to, if I recall this correctly, I go up here. Wasteland Mad God, if you need to rage quit watching the stream, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I remember that there is a shortcut up here that I need to activate from this side. And that's what we're about to do. We're about to run here, these elevators. I need to activate these elevators. There's other stuff here, but the elevators is what's important. Elevator is what's important. Because with the elevator, I have definitely died on this elevator. I have absolutely died on this elevator. That has absolutely 100% happened. Oh, hey, there's another person up here that I forgot about. Hello. Over lost and dead. Okay. Okay. So that completed. Okay, we've created a link up where I can get to Andre of Astoris without having to kill the Taurus demon.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of... If not...
Okay, we don't have business. Something over here. Okay, I already paid my respects to this guy. I always try to pay the respects before I loot them, just to make sure that I've got like a bit of an automatic checklist. Okay. And so now I am going to go back down. Now that I've kind of gotten a relatively safe way to get from Blighttown to Andre. Because that's what I did last time. I think it was the right move. I think it was the right move. You know, I defeat Queelag. I take the prize from beating Queelag up to Andre. I buy the seal. And then I can fight Sif. I think it was a pretty good route. After that, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll learn something from fighting from beating Sif. Wish I could open that door up a little bit wider. It nearly killed me there. Ooh, saved by the ladder. Part of me thinks that having 10 flask charges justifies doing the much longer boss run. We've gotten pretty close. But I think getting more attempts in is more important. I think the boss run is the actual, like, worst part. How do I get down here? How do I get here? Okay, I can fall. I can take that fall. Okay. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be doing that. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, instantaneous poisoned. This is kind of part of the. This is actually kind of the hardest part of the boss run, is getting past these guys. I'll do one attempt on this with the 10 Athos flasks, but I'm not expecting a lot. Fuck. Instantaneously used up. Instantaneously used up. Okay, let's get over to OBS. Let's get over to OBS and let's counter. 122. 122, baby. 122. By Big Rock. I got stoved in by Big Rock. My favorite lobbying group. Big Rock. A great way to refer to the environmentalist movement incredibly condescendingly. It's wise. It's wise. Shout out at Wise, the owl. Wise, how are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Crab Raid? Crab Raid, what were you doing? What were you doing? Were you playing Crab Champions? Oh, and Wise, I don't know if you saw, but the Brigador sequel demo is out. I am scuffed to hell and back. I'm actually feeling okay. I am not at home. Everything is crab. Oh, I don't know this one at all. I don't know this one at all. I'm actually physically feeling like the best I've felt in a while. But I am traveling, so I'm not on my usual microphone, so I probably sound pretty goofy. And I don't have access to my model, which is also going to make me pretty goofy. I guess technically I have access to the model, I just don't have a computer that's got VTS set up. Vampire Survivors meets Spore is a pretty powerful pitch, I have to say. I am pretty impressed with that as a pitch. For the Raiders, my name is Almantas VT. I am a former professor of sociology and a current VTuber. I mostly do calligraphy. That is my main stream thing, is that I am a calligrapher. I normally do that on handcam, but I am cat-sitting at a friend's apartment. I should be back at my own place by tomorrow evening, assuming that something doesn't go wrong, like a flight cancellation or something like that. I will be home tomorrow, and then I will be able to do my normal streams. Do a normal stream of calligraphy and chillin' outs. But yes, I am mostly a traditional artist. This is a blind playthrough of Dark Souls, so please do not spoil anything mechanically. Please do not spoil anything mechanically. Just let me do my stuff, and enjoy the show. If you do wish to get mad, if you are the type of person to get recreationally mad, and you want to yell about it, you can do so in my Discord server. Somebody else will have to link the Discord because I am having so much scuff, so many technical difficulties. Oh, that's a bad sign. You guys kill me a lot. Alright, good timing there. Okay. It's you're gonna have to grab it from the about page. The bot is not set up to run from my gaming PC. It's such a funny set of words. Hello, Galaxy Wolfstar. Hello, Galaxy Wolfstar. But yeah, I mean, you know Mix. Mix gets recreationally angry. My good friend Noir loves to get angry. Yeah, I don't have it. But it doesn't work on my. It's only I have to have my streaming PC running, and I'm not running it. Yeah. People can check that, but yeah, I'm not going to check because I am streaming. And currently, Fugi is again give me an aneurysm. All right. So let's take a moment to stop here. Stretch out my thumb. Take a chug. Okay, and let's go in. First time fighting her tonight. Oh. Ow. I hate that move. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm going to this time I'm not just going to do the whole run because that takes like 3 minutes. It's like 3 to 5 minutes longer than it should. And as you can see, the having more Estus flasks not actually all that helpful. Not actually all that helpful. Because I just die. Right, as soon as things start to go wrong, it just snowballs and I just die. So, need a Cornicello stat? Well, let's keep out the poison or the shield on the off chance that I somehow get some utility out of it. I really need to stop doing that. That always, I'm wearing out my thumb pretty quickly. I'm already, already having to like shake out my hand. Well, maybe that's a sign that I should probably only play this game like once every 2 weeks, as opposed to like twice in 5 days. Jack Legg's jerky mascot DS character can look. Yeah, it's very funny. It's very funny. I tried to get tried to capture him for the purposes of like thumbnails. I haven't quite gotten the lighting right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. That's what I look like IRL. That's what I'm gonna look like when I'm actually go fully gray. Light Town. I'm just gonna save at the shrine down here. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's what I tried. That's what I get for it. Haste makes waste. Haste makes waste. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, this Dark Souls character is Oh, I'm not gonna actually make that joke. Yeah, retired on a Florida beach look. Yeah. Yup. This is what us gringos look like when we get old. For anybody who's wondering what like the white person equivalent of the classic Asian grandma look is. It's this. Ow! Probably a mistake. Okay, yeah. Haste makes waste. This one I can do safely. This one I can. A little bit of ankle damage. Like, nope. This input. Okay. I feel like that's more poison damage than I usually take. Oh. Hello, Prigar. Hello, Prigar. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ow. This is not a safe elevator. Oh, the Germans have elevators like that. The rest of the world has stopped using those elevators that just run continuously. But the Germans, I think, still like them. I know they were in Signalis. I forget the name of them. Alright, alright. We got here. Got here. Oh my goodness. Oh. Paternoster? Maybe. I don't know. I don't speak German. There's one in Prague. Nice. They seem crazy dangerous to me. I would be very nervous about using them. And I'm sure that they would make fun of me. Be like, oh, ho, ho. Silly little American. Afraid of getting his head chopped off. Just move faster. Skill issue, y'all. That's the best I can do for German. Sorry. Queelag's domain. Okay. Okay. Way. And may as well do a chug before we go in. Okay, so I'm barely starting up on my... This is barely an advantage. 6 flasks as opposed to 5 is barely an advantage. Okay, nice, nice. Good attack. Good one for me. Can you guys see the damage I'm doing, by the way? Can you guys see the health bar? I can move if it's a... Really? Okay, okay. So this lava's gone away. Yeah, the Brad Pitt pseudo immortality, which I think requires a certain amount of like wealth and luck, right? It'll be crazy if all it actually requires is microplastics. come on, come on. Okay, good. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Now I'm firmly in trouble. Oh, come on. First option. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Good. I'm good. Okay. Ow! 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 I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I should have just died there. If the game was... That was total RNG. But. Alright, good luck on my part. Yeah, you believe in me? Yeah. Makes your skin hurt to look at. Yeah, I look at this character, I'm just like, I want to moisturize right now. Right. Which I don't think is the intended effect, but it's definitely the effect it has on me. It's like, oh, I need to... Should have died there. Total dumb luck there. Better to be lucky than good. Okay, that's where the fire is. Thank you. But yeah, I'm normally pretty good with spiders. Alright, at least you start off close to her. I'm normally pretty good with spiders. You just put in such a strong effort to keep yourself alive, Wasteland Mad God. I don't believe you. And yeah, I mean, I know it's pretty embarrassing to watch me just like die from an attack that has already gone off and that I've already dodged and I just like walked back into because I got impatient. But that's kind of the name of the game, right? Luck. Also got missed by the rock. Luck. But yeah. For the first actual attempt of the night, first meaningful attempt of the night, getting down to, you know. Oh, wrong button. I hate this deck. Gotta wait until I see the smoke. Oh. This sucks. Okay. Oh, come on. I thought I was in there. Do kittens count spell like that? Hold up. May as well just rest here. Hello, Jazzahall. What were you doing? Jazzy? For the Raiders, and hello, Callbounds, and let me say hello to everybody else who came in here. Hello, Gluella. Hello, Real Time. Hello, Mick Doomington 2. Hello, A_lack_of_bones. Hello, Def Mech. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Daikatana, how is Daikatana going, my friend? How is Daikatana going? One of the famously worst games of all time, while I am playing one of the famously best games of all time. For the Raiders, my name is Almantas. I am a former professor of sociology, a current VTuber, and old man who love old things. I mostly do calligraphy. However, I am traveling and am abroad, and I do not have my streaming PC. I have my gaming PC. And let me double check something. Okay. Yep. Fugi continues to believe that I do not have Discord installed. Today I am playing Dark Souls. This is a blind run of Dark Souls. I don't know anything about the game. I am very bad at it. As you can see, I've died 125 times on this save file. There are 1,492 deaths on other save files. Because this is a multi-year long project of me playing Dark Souls and slowly getting better and or worse at it. How Daikatana is a famously horrible game. I am sorry that you have to play it. We are going to be going to the ads in a moment. You guys came in at the ad time. So I will just give I'll just give Colebounds what they asked for. And see how it sounds on this other mic. This is not my usual mic, so this might sound fucking weird. But it's very strange. Very strange is often a good thing. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. I am going to use the bathroom and run the commercials and refill my water. So give me a moment to do that and I'll be back. Oh my goodness, another raid. Another raid. Rekujira. Rekujira, thank you for the raid, Rekujira. Hello, Rekujira, and hello, new and tasty 6000. It's been a minute since I've seen you, my friend. Let me give Rekujira a raid. What were you doing? What were you... Oh, hold on, I'm being rate limited. I will have to do that in a moment. What were you doing? What were you doing? For the Raiders, my name is Almantas. I am a former professor of sociology. Yeah, sorry, Mix, the bot isn't running, so it's not going to work. I am a former professor of sociology, a current VTuber, and old man who love old things. I do lots of calligraphy, and I do lots of model painting. Yeah, we have to be like humans now. You're playing Mouse PI. Okay, okay. How was Mouse PI? How was Mouse PI? I've seen the graphics for it. I've seen the graphics for it. I don't really know what it's like as a game. I don't really know what it's actually like as a game. I just kind of assumed based on the name that it was a kind of like Sam and Max situation. But excellent, excellent, excellent. But yes, for the Raiders, this is a totally blind Dark Souls playthrough. It's a completely blind Dark Souls playthrough. On mechanics specifically. I don't actually really care that much about non-mechanical things. Up here, what's up here? I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring while I say this. We are up to the Queelag fights. This is very ominous. I think I'm gonna die here. Oh, it's a boomer shooter. Dragon scale. I wonder if I can use that for something. I enjoy the boomer shooters. I enjoy the boomer shooters. I feel like the standard for a boomer shooter, like just like the standard quality for a boomer shooter is like overall quite high. I think like the default is like overall pretty high. I admittedly like it, because like the start point for the entire genre is Doom, which is true for FPS in general, but because like the entire reason why the subgenre of the boomer shooter exists is like people who are not satisfied with what has happened since Doom. I kind of think that most people who make them are like coming from a place of artistic dissatisfaction. Oh. And have like a strong motivation to try to like study the masters and do what they can. Admittedly, people can do that with anything. Hello, Tootsie. Hello, Tootsie. Hello, Tootsie. How are you doing? How are you doing? What emote is that? Kiki. Okay, okay, okay. It wasn't. I couldn't see. I couldn't tell what it was until I moved in. Not nearly as hectic. Ah. See, I want to see something that's like I want to see something that builds more on like Hexen and Heretic. Which has probably been done. Admittedly, in that case, it's like kind of hard to not just do it as WADs for Hexen and Heretic. Oh, I'm having a great time, Tootsie. I'm having a great time. I am relaxed. I am in my lane. Oh, I actually have never played Dusk. I keep on meaning to. I might even have it. But yeah, I am in my lane. I am relaxed. I am more moisturized than this lady is. Oh god. Well, that's a way to die. I don't know why I didn't die there. I don't know. That's me not understanding the mechanic. I guess this is what Wasteland was talking about, of like mechanical ignorance. Like, I genuinely don't understand how that didn't kill me. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Oh. Amazed I didn't die there. Yeah, yeah, I'm having a really nice time. I'm having a really nice time. It's really just hard to complain when I'm having a good stream, right? It's just... Sorry, that was me having the wrong thing selected in OBS. It's just really hard to not be having a nice time. You know, there are streams where I'm not having the best time, but it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare for me to be streaming and having a bad time. A tiny portion of it. Tiny portion. Whoop, 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 whoop. I mean, it is ultimately a stream, right? So arguably it's the whole portion is that, like, while I am streaming, the quality of how I'm doing as a streamer, I will say it is a little bit frustrating to have, like, all that scuff I'm having. You know, it's a little bit like, the vibe of, like, going for an interview and, like, somebody spilled coffee on you on your way in. Bolt's gone. Ah, okay, okay. I keep on getting confused about this because, like, there's so many 40k games out there. I really liked Blood, Shooters, and Teeth, or Blood, Teeth, and Shooters, or however whatever the order is. That one's really good, because that one's basically just, like, it's an orc game, it's basically Metal Slug. Hey, it's Kirill, speaking of orcs. Speaking of the orc. But yeah, I really like that one. I tried to enjoy Dark Tide, but I can't. I don't like the Tide games. That's a genre that I love dearly, like co-op action games, and the Tide games are just like so slow and grindy. Ow. Should have died there. Should have died there. Alright. But how are you doing, Kirill? Speaking of cool folks who do cool things. That's fair, that's fair. My tolerance for grind is usually pretty high. Like, I have like 3,000 hours of Warframe, but with Warframe, it's like the moment-to-moment experience of playing the game is really enjoyable, and the grind feels very unimportant. The grind just feels like a thing that's kind of like exists alongside a really good feeling and inventive game. Whereas in, like, Vermintide, and by extension Darktide, Vermintide was the one that, like, really put me off of it and, like, really primed me to be pretty frustrated. In Vermintide, it's like, oh, like, you are incidentally doing missions. The actual thing you are doing is, like, gambling on gear. Done most of the story, yeah. It's really funny to me because, like, I was, like, the story... Warframe is not a game that started with a story. Warframe, like, added the story after the game had been out for, like, 5 years. So I was, like, 1,000 hours in by the time they added a storyline. Like, to me, it's very much been a game about, like, the moment-to-moment texture of playing it. And also, hold on, gotta whip out my, gotta shake out my hand. Gotta shake out my hand, and let's get in here. Ow. I have no idea how to dodge that attack. Well. At least that was quick. Yeah, it's been really interesting to see, and it also means, like, when people talk about how they're progressing in the story, I have no idea what they're talking about. Not because I haven't done the story quest. I've done the story quest. It's just that, like, my understanding of where things are in the story is, like, I have no idea. And some of it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, some of the stuff that's, like, quite early game is stuff that, like, I got exposed to super duper late. Because of the fact that, like, I had already done all the stuff that it was leading to, so I played it when it was released, not when it, like, you intended to play it. But then, like, Duviri is really late game, and Duviri feels like it should be early game to me. Like, emotionally, I feel like you should be doing Duviri, like, quite early. Not even Duviri in general, but specifically, Circuit. Duviri Circuit feels like it should be an early game thing, because Duviri Circuit's, like, an amazing way to preview out gear that you haven't unlocked yet. And so that feels like something that you should be giving to newer players, right? That feels like... Let's see if I run faster, if that matters. Okay. Okay, it does. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, good. Veritime actually wanted to do that. What? I could have gotten a hit there. Little bit longer and... Okay, now it's time to chug. Assuming she doesn't just hit me. Ow. That's a big problem for me with this fight, is situational awareness has always been kind of a weak point of mine. Very prone to funneling and locking in. Yeah, I think this is not the run. Miss. It's funny, there was a point where, like, that was, like, the attack I tried to just avoid. Right? It was like... Well, I should have... Oh my goodness, how did that hit me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it goes. So it goes. I might mess about and do some non-combat gameplay. Oh, you gotta go tend to meat space? Please, please do, please do. I'm sorry, I should have said if you need to raid and run, you're perfectly welcome to do so. I do not wish people to feel like they are trapped here, right? I do not wish for people to feel like I am holding them hostage to my content, especially not when they raid in, which is an act of generosity and community. They should feel fine to leave. That's. I mean, I certainly raid out whenever I am like getting ready for bed, right? That's usually kind of like my raid out time, is like I am getting too tired to keep streaming, which means I should be like, I should have a snack and go to bed. Yeah, I might do some non-combat exploration in a little bit, because I don't think I'm like improving that much at fighting her. Ow. Ow. And my hands are killing me. Good lord. It's so surprising to me when people say that they prefer using controller to keyboard and mouse. Because, oh my god, this is so uncomfortable. I'm having to, like... Let's see. See how much I can get away with not using my thumbs. Well, to me, it's just like... I feel like I am functionally doing, like, all of the work that would normally be going onto my... onto 5 fingers is all on my thumb. Right? It feels like it is 5 times as much strain on my thumb. Oh, for this game in particular, I feel like I am doing all of the stuff that I would do... Honestly, I would say actually my thumb is... My thumb is definitely... My left thumb is covering the ground that I am covering with WASD on most games. And actually a little bit more than that. Okay, and... Oh. Somebody back here got something. They're surrounded by the leeches. The leeches. Yeah, I'm gonna... Let's see, I can rest the controller on my stomach, and then that means I can pull the stick forward with my middle finger from behind. But yeah, we're only an hour in and I'm already like straining quite a bit. Right, and normally I don't even think very hard about it. About hand strain. Like, when I do calligraphy, the strain is not on my hands, it's on my lower back. Oh. Ow. Ow. Kinda curious, is there another... Nope. Nope, okay, so this is the end. That's the end. Alright. Alright. Okay, hold on. Let's try a different grip. I'm gonna try moving the left stick with my right thumb. This is awkward, but it's at least stretching out my wrist a little bit. I mean, it's possible, it's just like... I don't really know the first time I used a controller. I know what the first controller I used was. It was an NES controller. Apparently for some people they're more comfortable. For example, Wasteland says it's more comfortable for him. Okay, the most important part of this... Ow. Ow. I shouldn't have even bothered. I shouldn't have even bothered. Oh, like the caveman fight stick? Yeah, I don't know if I would have used a controller before I used a like an arcade cabinet. I'd probably use an arcade cabinet first. Function is so much lower. Okay, okay. Oop. Okay. Let's start hustling. Let's start hustling. Because the real problem is once I get over to this little conclave over here. It's gonna take me 2 deaths. There's like no way. No! Okay. Still haven't managed to pull it off. Still haven't managed to pull it off. I mean, the way that so I'm using basically a DualShock, right? I'm using basically an off-brand DualShock, and the way it feels to like these controls feel to me is it feels like keyboard and mouse controls that have been ported awkwardly over to a DualShock. I feel like I'm mouse steering with the right analog stick. Just feels like mouse. And of course, if I were to find this, I think I would actually probably not use mouse. I would probably just use full keyboard. I'd probably just use keyboard and keyboard. There's a fair number of games I just do pure keyboard. Like that's how I played Doom originally. Was with no mouse. That counts. I don't know what I grabbed. Like a strafing base movement options. Yeah, because the game doesn't by default strafe, which is weird to me. And it's not subjective controls either, which is also weird to me. Like, I feel like for the way I'm playing this game, I may as well just play it with subjective controls, right? Oh, hello. Oh, gonna die. There we go. 36. I know that if you lock on, you strafe, right? If you lock on, if you are locked onto an enemy, you will strafe. I do know that. But there's not like this isn't strafing, right? I'm just moving in like a weird, awkward middle ground. Between strafing and tank controls. just turning. Yeah. Yeah, it feels very Dynasty Warriors to me. Ow. Okay, counts. I hope that I'm understanding it correctly. Legend of Zelda. Yeah. The comparison between this and Ocarina of Time feels very obvious to me, and I can see why. Among the people I know who've like really loved this, they've also tended to be people who really loved Ocarina of Time. Which, you know, I could understand somebody basically selling Dark Souls as like, imagine if Ocarina of Time was, like, hard. I've never heard somebody say that, but I could easily, it's a colorable opinion that I've invented. Okay, one of these days I'll figure out what the heck Titanite shards are for. I feel like they're some sort of, like, key item. And see, I come from, like for me, action games means, like, shooters. So, like, lock-on systems feel weird to me. They feel kind of like a... Oh, this is one of the more fun parts of the game. I like this part of the game. I like this part. I can see that, I can see that. To me, almost any game that is real-time feels like an action game. To me, an action game is just any game where, like reaction time matters. Which is probably being too abstract, but, like... Oh, feels right to me. Oh, let me through! Let me through, you little bastard! Gotta hustle. Gotta hustle. What do I do while I'm here? Where am I? Where am I, and what am I doing here? Can I walk across here? Suppose I can. Doesn't seem to be a lot of motive to do so, but I can. What is this for? Hold on. I'm gonna get distracted here for a moment. I'm gonna let myself rest for a moment and be distracted. What is this? What is this, and what is it for? Like people live here, right? This is a town. It's a town that people live in, and it seems like this was kind of built in two stages, right? That, like, the stone elements of this were built in one stage, and then the stone was, like, later inhabitants. The current inhabitants built this wood stuff. Oh, that maybe this might be from the construction of the scaffolding. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense to me, because I'm just, like, baffled by this. Like, this is just, like, a bridge to nowhere. Like, why would you make this? And it doesn't make a lot of sense for how it's supported, right? It's like, oh. I died. Let's go, I may as well check what I picked up there. I didn't see what I picked up there. So, so I've got these fire bombs, some of this stuff I don't really know what it does. I don't know what humanity means, but it spooks me. It is funny that it's vaginas. So dark sign. I've got these limited use bombs, so I should only use them when I'm, like, really confident about what they do. Applies lightning to right hand weapon. Okay, another one's like consumables. So like I've got a bunch of consumables I should be careful about. Reinforced dragon weapons. I don't even know what that means. Okay. We've got the master key, which is great. These dungeon cell keys for the asylum. The new Londo ruin for the bars between New Londo and Drake Valley. Yep, already used them. Okay, so I know what my keys are doing. Got this fireball spell. I've got this straight sword that I think I can't use. This sword, I may as well see if I can use that. I can't use this. I've got a bunch of shields. I've got some arrows. I've got a bunch of junk. And a Ring of Sacrifice, which I don't want to equip either. I'm kind of spooked by using anything that is, like, single use. Unable to use this weapon effectively. Short hilt I can use. Unable to use this weapon effectively with current stats. Let's see if, okay, so two-handing doesn't change it. Two-handing doesn't change it. Okay. So these must be other class items. Alright. May as well... Let's just do a little bit of experimenting, right? We've got a moment to experiment. So this is what my rolling looks like without armor. And I really can't afford to be any slower. That doesn't seem like it particularly slows me down. That seems a lot slower. That seems a lot slower. I wonder what the rules are here. Hello, Flea Flicker. Hello, Flea Flicker. That seems slower, too. So it's like chest armor always slows you down? Yeah, that seems way faster. 'I would count much higher than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 11. 11. Hood worn by the brigands who raid mountain hamlets and attack travelers. Armor worn by brigands who raid mountain hamlets and attack travelers. The addition of metal over base cloth and leather offers good mobility and defense. It's pretty heavy armor. Any metal armor qualify. Any metal chest armor qualifies basically as making you heavy infantry, like, outright. If people don't know that, like, even like medium infantry would have textile armor, or at least the eras that I'm familiar with, which is like the ancient era. You always want to wear a suit of plate mail. Well, if she shows up, Ion Omnitia would know how to hook you up with that. Friggin' trousers. Armor made of soft leather. A very common type of protective gear. So this is funny. This is funny. An armor made of soft leather, a very common type of protective gear. Okay, that's just a very funny combination of words, because armor made of soft leather is unattested to. historically speaking. Not a known thing. There is boiled leather armor, which is quite hard. That is not soft leather. But soft leather armor, to the extent that it exists, that's like a 20th century invention. Was invented for people riding motorcycles. like, well, I mean, there's reasons to want armors to be flexible. And I think this is a misunderstanding that people have had repeatedly throughout the years. But yeah, historical leather armor is not actually super well attested to. Not actually super well attested to, probably very uncommon, and the ones we do have attested to are boiled leather, which are very hard. There is a later, like, gunpowder era type of armor that, like, you wear underneath other armor, that's relatively soft, but, that's more for, like, protection against the elements and protection against, like, chafing. Yeah, like, textile armors are quite well attested to. Armors made of, like, linen. For example, the linothorax, like, those are quite well attested. That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, and then we get down to the tattered cloth. Hood worn by the pyromancers of the Great Swamp, though it appears to is actually quite strong. Their attire offers substantial protection against poison, fire, and other forces of nature out in the hinterlands where they were driven. Robe, manchettes, boots made of thick leather. The boots of the pyromancers are incredibly tough on account of the rugged grasslands and treacherous swamps they must traverse. The soles are nearly impenetrable. Okay, so... yeah, their souls are nearly impenetrable. That's the Dark Souls, baby. That's definitely slower. Yep, that's much faster. Oh, these are funny. This is good. This is good. This is good drip. This is good. This is good drip. This is good drip. I'm into this. This is a good drip. This is good fashion. Ow! Me through. Bastard. Okay, this is, I gotta take this ladder up. Oh, I'm toxic. Okay, I'm dead. See what's through here. Sounds like your dad's stretching. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. I gotta take a hand break after this stuff. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, brothers, for letting me through. Yeah, I gotta take a hand break. Oh, well. That's the end of this life. Yep. Not that it really matters very much. Yeah, toxic just pile drives me. Holy moly. Ow. Through. Let me through. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, gonna take a hand break for a moment here. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oof. Stretch out my hands in a couple of ways, couple of directions. Here, The cats came over to say hi. Fortuitous timing. Yeah, my right hand is fine, but my left hand is super sore. Gotta shake it out. Gotta shake it out. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely do get why some people just, like, in general don't like playing video games. If this is, like, a lot of their experience of it. Like, it's just, like, very physically uncomfortable. That does make, like, a lot of sense to me. And, you know, there's a lot of video games on this planet, and it's easy to be introduced to video games in such a way that, like, you don't really, like, see the ones that actually would appeal to you, right? Like how many people here have played a Zachtronics game? I know that, like, a couple people in my community have, but it's like, I just know Xander and Emperor's Armpits know what the hell I'm talking about. I would like to think that Michan and Scaldy know, but I really don't. I would be surprised if anybody else does. Or knows about them other than through me, and that's like a whole... I would consider a major genre, right? I would consider that like a fairly substantial major genre of games that covers like an enormous ground. You're aware of them. Give them a shot. Try out Opus Magnum. Opus Magnum's fantastic. I love Opus Magnum. Opus Magnum is a game that I will accept people accusing me of being good at. I will say that. Opus Magnum, I feel like I am halfway competent at. They may destroy you. You're worried about getting addicted to numbers, addicted to the puzzle, addicted to the novelty, the way of doing things, the rush of shaving a cycle. Shaving a cycle off of things. It's understandable. It's understandable. They're incredible. They feel amazing. Those games are like a pretty large percentage, possibly 100% of like all of the times in my life I have felt smart. Oh, come on. What is stopping me? In the way. Think through. Oh, well, never mind. I've used some technique in the past to juke those guys. But yeah, it's they're incredible. I wonder, like, it's probably the real sign that I'm not, like, that competitive of a person in general. That's, like, those are, like, the only games I can think of that I've been, like, in the top 30%. Hold on a second, well, the cat's got up really high. I think she's supposed to be up there. She might have already lost interest. Okay. I think it's not a big deal. Oh, she's really... I'll probably die in a few seconds, and if she's still up there, then I'll have to go take care of that. Which will also, interestingly and usefully, correspond decently with... Okay, there we go. Block the toxic dart. Okay, cool. Might be able to make it through here. Zetsune Alpha, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. For the Raiders, my name is Almantas. I am a former professor of sociology, a current VTuber, and old man who love old things. I mostly do calligraphy and paint miniatures, and I am playing Dark Souls. This is a blind playthrough. Do not tell me anything about the mechanics, although, of course, 90% chance if you do try to tell me something about the mechanics, I will assume you were just fucking with me. So, good chance I won't listen no matter what you do. But yes, Setsune and Genocide TV, welcome in. How are you folks doing? I am having a lovely time. I am having a very lovely time. Let's wait for this. There we go, yep. Ow. That might kill me. Thing on this floor. It doesn't look like it. Oh geez, he's way faster than me at climbing. Oh. Dang it. For daring to stream while traveling. Well, I really like streaming, and I would just feel like I was wasting time if I didn't, right? I would just feel like I was wasting time if I didn't. I like streaming a lot. It's something that I genuinely really look forward to. I don't tend to look forward to traveling, to be honest. I don't tend to get a lot of joy out of traveling. I have had some good traveling vacations in my life, but for the most part, I find traveling stressful and miserable. This travel was not too bad, but I am, not in my usual home. I am away from my calligraphy tools and my cameras and my laundry machine, and I like my roommates a lot, so it sucks, to just be out on my own like this. But it is a favor for a friend, and I don't know. That's part of being in a community, right? Is that you have moral obligations to your friends. But what were you doing, Zetsune Alpha? Tell me about your stream. Early game vintage story. All right. I don't know vintage stories, so I don't know what to say about it. I do not know what it is. I do not know what it is like. What is it like as a game? Okay, so I have 0 humanity, There's no funny way I can, like, level up voxel sandbox. I feel like sand made out of voxels is a bit of a challenge. Those feel kind of big for sand. The fluid dynamics don't start to take over with voxels, as a rule. All right. You can. I would love it if you kept on talking, but I am going to run the commercials. I'm going to try to get this cat down from being way too high up. I am now worried about the cat. All right. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Discord Oogie continues to believe that I am not using Discord. I'm going to go insane. Heavy emphasis on napping stone tools to start with. Oh, okay. Flint napping is a crazy skill. I never picked it up, which is kind of surprising. I never picked it up. And it feels like one of those skills that I should have picked up at some point, right? It just feels like an eminently reasonable skill for me to have. Second. Oh, hey, I never saw this guy. Ow. But okay, yeah. Flint knapping was never a skill I picked up, which again, I feel like I should have, but I just didn't, and that's kind of on me, I guess. I feel like that's one of those things where like it might be like a personal skill issue, right? That I didn't pick up this like really traditional classical skill. Admittedly, I don't really mind that I didn't pick it up because it gives you horrible diseases. It gives you silicosis to practice it for any like reasonable length of time. And yeah, that's pretty horrifying. But also it's, I don't know, I kind of feel like if there's any skill that's like it's like particularly old, I feel like I should like learn it at least like a little bit, and that's one that I'd never even touched. Yeah, they actually used to call it Napper's Lung, silicosis. Hello, beautiful angel. Hello, good to see you. Ow. Ow. How are you doing, dear? This fight is not going well. I am, actually, I am. Today was the first day where I could just breathe normally since I got sick, so I'm actually feeling a lot better. I'm worried that I'm still going to be contagious, so I'm probably going to be continuing to mask around my housemates for a while yet. Yeah. No, I'm feeling a lot better. Slightly scratchy, but that could just be allergies for all I know. But notably the congestion was honestly the part that was really killing me. The congestion was really killing me. Should have been hit there. Alright, and let's... Got here with all my Estus flasks intact, that's nice. Nice change of pace. Put you away. May as well put the dark sign away. Always say whatever symptom is the worst when you're sick. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Take a chug. And go in. Alright, perfect. That's the opening I want to see. Usually sore throats don't get to me that much. The congestion was getting to... Congestion actually is not usually subjectively the worst thing on the planet to me, but it was really annoying that, like, I would try to fall asleep and I would just, like, feel like I'm choking. That was the part that really got me. For me, it's nausea is what I can't handle. Oh, well, I'm gonna die here. Yep. Yeah, I'm a weenie about nausea. Even, like, mild nausea to me is, like, similar levels of unpleasantness to, like, getting stabbed. To be honest, if I'm nauseous and I actually throw up, it tends to just be kind of a relief. No, I remarkably good at throwing up is pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Lightheadedness always worries me, but I don't tend to treat it that yeah, I understand that, getting anxious about it. I don't tend to treat it super seriously, in no small part because, like, I'm actually lightheaded a lot of the time. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you've got definitely different health concerns than me. For me, like, lightheadedness is, like, I am lightheaded basically every single time I wake up. Like, that's very normal for me, like, wake up lightheaded. Okay. Annoying. RNG. Yeah. I have much more concerns about high blood pressure, overall. Just kind of generally in life. The doctors are quite worried about high blood pressure. Which is funny, because my blood pressure is not currently very high, but my dad has really bad high blood pressure, so... Hello, Bones! Hello, Bones! How are you doing, my dear? Whoop. Okay, this run's going very well so far. We're talking about sickness right now. One of the fundamental aspects of life. Mix is declaring a lot of things to be the worst. Oh, F. Oh, come on. Oh, blue eye. Yeah, I was having that as a symptom for a while, with this current round. I just gotta run. I just gotta get a reset here. But I'm pretty good at pain management, as a rule. The sinus that was hurting my teeth did bother me because it made me anxious that, like, there was something wrong with my teeth. I am currently a little bit between dentists, so that's very alarming, right? Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, come on. It is kind of neat to have the confirmation that, resistances don't matter in this game. Right? I mean, it's possible that other defenses matter, but, I'm wearing, I think, multiple pieces of gear. Oh, wait, that say that they have... No, I'm not. This one says that they have substantial protection against fire poison, so let's see... Oh, that already fucks me up. That already fucking ruins me. That seems okay. Maybe this will make a difference. But yeah, I am not really willing to sacrifice, mobility. Not getting hit is just too much more important, and I am already so sluggish that anything that makes it harder for me to not get hit is just unacceptable. Still can't figure out what causes me to roll, like, faster or slower entirely. I know that if I put on, like, any chest armor, which I suppose kind of makes sense, right? Like, that's, I don't remember if that's a Diablo mechanic, but that's definitely a Path of Exile mechanic that wearing chest armor slows you down. And so, like, there's, like, a significant percentage of people will, like, just not wear chest armor for the first parts of the game. Which I always think is very funny. Ow! Ow. "35 watch streak. That's a lengthy one. That's a very strengthy one, Itsy Bitsy Bones. You're a stronger man than I." Oh, come on. Okay. I think that slows me down more than it's worth it. You know what? We're just going pants. We're just going pants. Just pants. Just the top slows me down so much. That seems to be like the critical part. So I'm not really sure how it works. But it definitely does slow me down, and I kind of feel like the only reason to wear clothes in this game is for the style. Seems to be the real benefit of it. Which I appreciate, right? Which I appreciate, to have a primarily cosmetics armor system. It's not obviously, like, exclusively cosmetics. They do seem to have, like, some effect. Unless they're fucking with me and all those numbers are just nonsense. They could just be fucking with me. That's always an option. And that would be funny. That would be funny. Oh. Hate that move. Got lucky, but still pisses me off. What? Okay, well, okay. I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't complain. RNG is mostly kind to me. RNG is mostly kind to me, so when RNG does something that I don't expect it to, I should just accept that the dice were not in my favor, right? And that's the strategy, right? That's the strategy, is that there is variance in outcomes, and inevitably that variance will land in my favor because I have I don't really have a lot of incentive to quit. I mean, I do have some incentive to quit, right? Like, eventually, for one thing, obviously, I am mortal. All men must die, memento mori, etc., etc. And, you know, there are other things I want to do on stream. You know, but I'm feeling pretty optimistic overall about my ability to finish the game, right? I'm feeling pretty optimistic about my ability to finish the game based on previous experiences. That might take away the pants. I think the pants might actually be slowing me down. Oh, she got the wrong number of legs. She got... Hold on. She got way too many legs. Come on. F. This is how she gets me. Lava that gets me. It's the hurt floors. Yeah, but it's not. I thought she was. She's not arachnid. She's not an arachnid. At all. Yes. I want to say that's 16 legs? 14 legs? But it's way too many legs for a spider. So arachnophobes, rejoice. She's not actually a spider. Oh, hold on. I'll have to check who that follow was in a moment, because I don't actually have the alert set up properly right now. I'll have to check in a moment. Thank you, though, for the follow. Whomsoever found watching me get creamed by this lady over and over again to be entertaining enough. Well, at least that was an easy time to check that. Stream dashboard. Joseph, the artist writer, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Alright, I think the pants are killing me. So, we're back to no pants. Back to pantsless mode. And yeah, it's kind of funny. Like I did a little project. Hold on. I've started a little thread on Twitter to talk about my mains, like what I main in different games, and because I am used to thinking of myself as not really having mains and not really having like a unified approach to things, or like super strong biases, and then it's kind of been funny how much I am just like a don't bother with armor guy in so many games. There are games where I am. There are games where I am a like bother with armor guy, but like in a lot of games I am just like pure mobility. And I've been playing a lot of Helldivers off stream. Now, I've been playing a lot of Helldivers off stream, mostly with Noir, but a fair amount solo. And the way that it has been feeling to me is that it's just like every time I experiment with any significant amount of armor, I just get slaughtered. I just get absolutely slaughtered. It is so brutal. I feel so much stronger doing like no armor. Doing like the lightest armor they let me have access to. Specifically Shadow Paragon, right? Is definitely my favored armor, which is useless against bugs. Absolutely useless against bugs. And so bugs I just find incredibly hard is what happens there. I feel like I'm so much stronger into the other two factions, and then bugs is just I just get murdered constantly. And I've not really figured out a good strategy for fighting bugs. Like a full... I feel like bugs are like a full difficulty plus higher than bots, in particular. That was so greedy, I shouldn't have bothered doing that. Annoying. Okay, I gotta reset the positioning on this one. Whee. Oh, come on. He comes over here. I've got some space. Yep, that's what I expected. Okay. Yep, still does no damage. I wonder if that's just not a damage spell, maybe? It would be weird for a game to have Fireball not be an offensive spell, but... Nobody said that fire has to be only offense, right? Just because unusual doesn't mean that it's undoable. Right, like Sorcerer Kings in, you can use fire for healing, you can use fire for all sorts of things, right? I deserve to die here. Or I'll get away with it for no good reason. I mean, that's the most obvious thought. That's the most obvious thought. Is that, like, she's got better command of fire than I do, so she's just immune to fire. You know, Pokemon rules. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's the reason why I'm not, like, yelling at you for trying to, like, backseat. Is like, I know that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, I should have been hit there. I don't know why that wasn't a hit. I don't know why that wasn't a hit, but it wasn't. So I will take what I can get. All right. It seems like if I stick to pushing on the right side of her head, it's like a 270-degree rotation, right? So like, oh, annoying. I don't know. Okay. Little survey of the battlefield. Oh, boo! Looking so nice. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. Oh dang! I should have just attacked her. Well, actually, no. I'm glad I didn't. Now we can get it. Oh, oh, time to die. Oh, nope. Like, is this logic? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's all fantasy nonsense. Oh, I die. Or I don't, for no good reason. Yeah, I don't know. Very luck-based game, right? Very luck-based game. Which I suppose makes sense, right? Like, that's a common abstraction tool for RPGs to use. That, like, you know, you don't have control over things, your character does, and you use a dice or a card draw or some other source of randomness to simulate the ways in which your character has control over things that you don't. For example, I should have been hit there. Oh, lag. Okay. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna get away from here because this is a bad location. Oh, I could have gotten a bunch of hits there. Come on, get over here, pretty lady. Fog water. How'd that not hit me? I just saw the hitbox like go through me and it just didn't count for some reason. Oh well. Shouldn't complain, shouldn't complain, shouldn't complain. Thank the heavens. Right. Thank the RNG gods when they bless me, right? Yeah. Alright, and... bonk. Careful with this one. Which are kind of on an incline now, so... Okay, and... Okay. And sticking in close here. Oh no. I'm getting a little bit antsy. I think this is the furthest we've gotten this time. So, you know, a little bit worried that the luck isn't going to hold up. Right. Panic rolling. Easy. Oh. Oh. Yeah, see that should have killed him right there, right? Okay. Wee. Okay, and take the last chug here. Don't have to think about it. Okay. Don't want to keep fighting here. Just get the combo in and then run. Okay. Oh. Too slow. Too slow. Oh. Thank you for that one. Okay, and sleepy times. Okay, almost died there. Go on, go on. Get over here. Yeah. Gotta get out of here. Nope, that's the end of there. Deserved it. That's okay. Very close there. Very close there. Well, it's bound to happen sooner or later, right? Bound to happen sooner or later. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing great on time. We're doing great on time. Okay. We got a half hour before the next ad break. How long did that take? Was anybody paying attention to how long that took in terms of just like from when I died between deaths? Or like when I left the campfire until I died. I'm also thinking about this in terms of like spacing out ad breaks. Right, it's not actually very important. Right, this is not actually like super important. Hello, Emmerich Draws. Hello, Emmerich Draws. I do think it's very cute. I think it's like Akira Cheetah or something like that. Was the artist? Yes, good to have you here, Emmerich. Okay. Alright, gonna take a big ol' sip of water. Okay, cats are accounted for. Take a sip in game, and let's get started. Let's get this party started. Perfect, perfect. That's what I like to open up with. Yes. Ah, there we go. Oh, Kyotica! Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. I am sorry, raiders. I am playing a game that doesn't pause. This game was invented before the pause button. And Kit Cataclysm, good to have you both here again. Was this another double writing stream? Was this another double writing stream? I must apologize. Unlike almost every other Monday on the planet, I am not doing a cool, funny calligraphy stream. I am playing Dark Souls, and I apologize for playing Dark Souls and my crimes against Dark Souls. Hello, Orpheus Wren. Hello, Best Lioness. Hello, hello, hello. For the Raiders. Oh, ow. F me. Okay, hold on. Gotta run. For the Raiders, I am a former professor of sociology, current VTuber, and old man who loves old things. I mostly do calligraphy and talk about ancient history. And I don't actually game, I don't know, I tend to game like once or twice a week. I am much more of a traditional arts guy than I am a gamer. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'll have to check who that follow was later because I am on a single monitor and it is all Dark Souls. Thank you, Mix. Yeah, you read stories on Mondays. Yes. It's a very cool stream format. I really need to check that out. I tend to be very busy on Monday before stream, so I haven't checked it out. It's okay, Dark Souls is amazing. I am having a great time, I will say that. For the people who might be unfamiliar, I have never played Dark Souls before. This is a mechanically blind playthrough. Storyline, I don't care. Say whatever you want about the lore. Chances are I won't believe you anyway, so it's not really a big deal. But mechanically speaking, this is a blind playthrough. I don't know shit. Hello, Randy Bug. Welcome in. I hope you had a lovely time with Chaotica. Oh. Let's take a chug now. Quaff. We have almost beaten Queelag. Ow. Where can I go? It's chugging a bit. Yeah, I can see the, that's the internet connection. The game is running smoothly. There could be an OBS issue, but my computer feels like it's running smoothly, so, but I can see that my connection is not good. Oh, went down to 0. Shit! Am I back? Bitrate went down to 0 for a minute there, which is usually just kind of a sign that I disconnected. I also spilled my water, so I'm wet now. No, it's my internet, I am at a friend's house cat-sitting for them, and I am on the guest Wi-Fi. So, you know, happens, right? Bonk, bonk, bonk. But yeah, no, it's definitely on my end. Okay. Ah, come on. Okay. Oh. In the butt. Yeah, it's just kind of not a great Wi-Fi adapter or whatever. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. Starlink is some crazy shit, but yeah, not infinitely strong. Oh, ow. It's like 10 gigabytes. Yeah, it's just being kind of unstable, which is, I mean, it's New York, right? Greatest city on the world, but not the greatest Wi-Fi in the world. Ah, come on! I hate that. I hate that. That always feels really random to me when she does the does the death from above attack on me. That always feels really random. Let me check something quickly. Okay, Fugi still says it's not working. I'll take a look at OBS here for a second. I'm gonna move over the static image a little bit. I think it's covering up some stuff you guys might care about seeing. There we go. That should be good. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's good that you have that at all, right? It's not the 1930s. It's not like we're going to get a whole, you know, national broadband project again, right? It's where the days of FDR are past. But yeah, it's a miracle you've got it. It's a miracle it works as well as it does. Which means that it doesn't work all that well sometimes, unfortunately. And I'm on New York internet, right? So New York internet's just, like, generally unreliable and bad. Which is very funny. Just generically funny that we just, like, have terrible internet in, you know, greatest city in the world. Oh, come on. Hate that move. Okay. That's where the fire is. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. RNG sometimes bad, right? RNG sometimes betrays you. Just no two ways about it, right? Live by the RNG, die by the RNG. When I'm not in the fight, I should avoid using my thumbs. I expected to see a rock go flying past my ears right there. Oh. So he hadn't forgotten about me, he just got to me later. Alright. Just my setup a little bit. Oh, we're back down to 0 kilobytes per second. I could feel that one in my bones. Ah, come on. Okay. All the fire is in front of me. Nope, not anymore. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. You like your files? I wish I had Fios. I really wish I had Fios. I remember investigating like what it would take to just like get Fios for myself, and it was like it will be like $8,000, and your landlord's the one who actually benefits. So I was like, okay, I will just live. I do think that next time I move, I might prioritize like a place that has Fios as like a substantial utility to worry about. Oh. Ooh. Yes. Pretty boxed in. Okay, really boxed in. This is bad. I guess we play the waiting game for a moment. My understanding, I don't know if this is actually true, my feeling, my sense is that if she does that attack, that means that the other one is about to run out. The last time that she did that attack is about to run out. Ooh. Wee. Wee. Okay. Right, so the previous one that she did has run out. Should get one more swing in and then take a look around. Okay. 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 I think I just run away for the moment. So one of these wears out. I wonder if there's just like a cap on how many lava pools can be on the ground at a time. That might be a sign that I shouldn't try to keep this stream going for super long. Ah, you little bastard. lava pools up? The lava pools are up? Okay. So for the VOD watchers, it does look like my stream is just completely at 0 kilobytes for several seconds, which implies that nobody can see anything other than me. So, and I guess you guys will see it. Come on. Am I back? Am I back? Just commute to your house for stream? Yeah, just take a... From here, it'll be actually a bit longer than from where I'm usually at. It's like 8 hours. Well, the good news is that you didn't miss me winning. That's the good news. I did not win. You did not miss me just arbitrarily winning off screen. It was a pretty good run. It was a pretty good run. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I think I can beat her before I end stream. But yes, what I was saying was kind of, I think this might unfortunately end up being a shorter stream. Not even because I'm running low on energy or anything like that, but because the internet's being really unreliable and there's just so many sources of scuff going on during this stream that it feels pretty unjustified to try to push it, right? You know, that's a little bit of a sign from the universe that I shouldn't be streaming. That was the third best run we've had. We had one run that got her down to 2/3 last stream, and this stream we got her down to maybe like 9, maybe down like 10%, maybe down to her last 10%, I think. So I'm feeling actually pretty optimistic at the moment. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. Yes, I did, Gorath, and I've almost beaten Queelag. We're almost 2 bosses in. I hate this attack. Now we can fight. Chug jug, and get another punch. But yes, we've beaten 1 boss so far. We are on to numero 2. Hell, if you can shout out in the note they find. I'm sorry that the technical difficulties are that frustrating for you. Ow. Oh, that's a bad sign. Alright, get out of your... Oh, come on. Hate that. Hate that for me. Okay, we're gonna be waiting here for a minute. Ace Windfall, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing, bud? For the Raiders, my name is Almantas. I am a former professor of sociology, a current VTuber, and old man who loves old things. I mostly do calligraphy streams, but I am cat-sitting at a friend's house. So I am gaming, and very poorly at that. Oh, okay. We are fighting Queelag. This is a blind playthrough, by the way, folks. Do not try to backseat me. Do not try to backseat me. If I want help, I will be very explicit about it. And chances are I won't. Oh, that was dumb of me. Well, at least I know. At least I know. I'd been curious about if I had been being overcautious for a while, and it's good to know that I wasn't. Oh, not too surprising there. Not too surprising there. 154. Death number 154. Yes, yes, we are on to our second boss fight of the night. My stream is being very scuff. Very, very scuff. I normally have a fully animated live 2D. But not tonight. Not tonight. Tonight I can't even get Fugi to work. Fugi is telling me that it doesn't believe that I have a Discord account. But yes, what were you doing, Ace? What were you doing, Ace? And let me say hello to the rest of the people who came in with you. Hello, Ace. Hello, Blamey Boy. Hello, Root Grim Rose. And hello to the other Raiders. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. We are about to go into ads, by the way. We have 1 minute left until ads. So I might just run them early. I might just run commercial early. And if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. Alright. Alright. Oh, Gru Grimrose, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Tomorrow should be a more normal stream of calligraphy. That is my plan. Unless I am, like, really tired from travel tomorrow, we will be doing calligraphy. I should be back home by then. That said, I am going to... I always like to stretch and use the bathroom during the ad break, because I am old. And I've got old man bladder. So we're going to run to the commercials, and I am going to put us on the away screen, and we'll be back. We'll be right back. Hello, 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 hello. I am back, folks. I am back. Ah, I never quite got into Stardew. I've done one stream of Stardew, and it might not be archived. It might be lost media. And I I don't know. I just couldn't quite get into it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just played modded Minecraft for 12 hours straight. I've never even played Minecraft. I think that just, I don't know if that just like shows my age. That I just like never played Minecraft at all. But yeah, this internet connection is not very stable, unfortunately. I am the only connected device, so it's not that, it's just baseline classic New York stability, right? That is a very Dwarf Fortress name for an item. A very, very Dwarf Fortress name. I love Dwarf Fortress. Oh no, Itsy Bitsy Bones, no. Oh no. Okay, so I'm just looking at this, so it's 104 is when I'm actually on the timestamp. Oh, just back out, and then go around and back up. Annoying. Annoying. Come on. Oh, come on. At least I'm on the board. Mostly we get to play footsie with her. Until some of these cool off. Okay. Alright. Ow! F. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's what it is. She gets tired. That was wasteful of me, but... No lava on the ground right now. Now there's a ton of lava on the ground. Hello, Emperor Armpits. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I die. Okay, so that was 2 minutes. That was 2 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. The clipping is like a huge risk factor in this fight, right? It was a huge percentage of my deaths. I don't know if percentage of my deaths, but a huge like hazard is just like clipping into her and getting stuck while she does the instant kill. Yeah, how are you doing, Emperor's Armpits? How are you doing, Emperor's Armpits? We are doing pretty well, other than my internet, which just went back down to 0 again. We We are back down to 0 kilobytes per second. Holy moly, okay, so 3:08 on the recording clock. Now, it's finally spring? Excellent. Excellent. I am afraid to say that the stream might not be going on too much longer because of internet difficulties. Oh, yeah, that's got to be game over right there. Well, that solves one hypothesis. I still have so much to learn about this one. Right. Yes. Okay, let's get in there. I should have gone in. Alright. Oh. Yeah. I'm having a lot of internet problems. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, I have stepped in the lava 4 times this fight. Oh, come on, I hate that. Alright, alright. Going frame by frame, lol. Yeah, it says literally 0 kilobytes per second. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I wish I had that kind of skill. I wish I had that kind of skill. That guy is such a king. I wish, Mix. I wish. Alright, let's get in here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. That's alarming. That's alarming. No real audio distortion. Okay. Okay. I am getting consistent 0 kilobytes per second according to OBS. It is very consistently at 0 kbps. I think I'm going to call it. Because the internet is interfering really badly. Uh uh Yeah, Voyager 1 data stream, yeah. I don't have the schedule handy at the moment. I don't have my schedule handy at the moment. Um, uh, oh, it's so good, Itsy Bitsy Bones. It's so good. It's so good. He's playing Red Dead Redemption at 4 FPS. Uh, hello, Kayukuma. Uh, uh, hello, Kayukuma. Um, I don't know who I rated last. I think I rated Aiko last. We're going over to Inari. We're going over to Inari. I'm having a great time, but this is too much scuff. We have passed a scuff threshold, and I am now annoyed. I am now annoyed. I should be here tomorrow night. I should be here tomorrow night. Uh, I should be here tomorrow night. Um, I am sorry, Kayukuma. It's just too much scuff. It's just too much scuff. I should be doing a normal calligraphy hand cam tomorrow night. Uh, everyone have a lovely night. Thank you for joining me and watching me be terrible at this game. Uh, I had a great time. Have a good night, everyone. Actually, hold on. Have I rated Grimmy or, Actually, hold on, hold on. No, we're going over to. Hold on. Good progress on Queeg. Yeah, good progress on Queeg. Yeah, no, let's go over to Inari's. I always get indecisive at moments like this. Let's go to Inari's. All right, have a good night, everybody. Have a good night.